Brainerd International Raceway is home to NHRA drag racing and other car and motorcycle racing. This is the 4th round of the AMSOIL Championship Snocross Series. I'm Dani Medin, bringing you exclusive interviews and live action from the drag strip. At every stop on the AMSOIL Championship Snocross Series, the Monster Energy Tours ride along with them. I'm in the Monster Energy booth right now with the Monster Energy girls, kind of seeing what they do out here and what the fans like to get. What's your name?
Samantha Wilson.
What do you do as a Monster Energy girl?
We come out here and try to get the crowd a little riled up and introduce them to Monster Energy and just sample it out to the crowd.
So what is everyone's favorite Monster flavor?
Original or Chaos, I would say.
He's got some right there. Ultimate Monster fans. So how long are you guys out here for?
It depends on the day. Usually Saturday's our long day, Friday whenever the racers start, and then Saturday kind of clearing people out.
So does it always get pretty busy out here with all the race fans?
Oh yeah, there's tons of race fans out here.
I'm with Ryan Duncan at the Boss Racing Trailer. What are your duties for this race team?
Just as right before the X Games, I got switched up to team manager, and then also oversee each snowmobile and try to just make sure everything's the way it's supposed to be before the race.
Now, do you come with every single weekend to the races?
Yes, every weekend.
What is it like during the week to work with a team like this?
Well, it's not too bad. We get a pretty mellow atmosphere at the shop. And all the riders come in and they help quite a bit, so it's hands-on with those guys too, so it makes it a lot easier on us.
What's your favorite part about being a mechanic?
I don't know if there's a favorite part anymore.
Gets to be a long weekend.
Yeah, it's pretty much work nowadays.
That's why I'm over here, keeping him company.
That is a benefit.
So who's your favorite snowcross racer? Even of all time, who's your favorite snowcross racer?
I suppose Blair would have to be up there, him and Tony Eichmann, because they did change the sport quite a bit.
Now, do you wrench for just one of the racers, or do you kind of help out with the whole race team?
Mainly with Paul's, with a hands-on with everybody too, but primarily Paul's mechanic.
So if you're trying to work with other people, does that get pretty hard, just kind of knowing like what each person likes their setup to be? Or
right now we're getting everything pretty much the same in each one, so it's getting easier.
Ryan Duncan, one of my favorite snowcross mechanics. I am in Yamaha territory, and I'm going to give you guys a behind-the-scenes interview that you will never get anywhere else. I am with Jimmy. He is the truck driver for Team Yamaha. What are your roles with Team Yamaha?
Well, first and foremost is to get the semi to the track and set up, and make sure that our shop is level for the boys, because they don't like to work on hills. And then make sure it's washed and kept clean inside and set up, and help out where I can, that sort of thing.
Now, I ran into you at the grocery store. What was that all about?
That was, well, what time was that? About 10:30 last night sometime. That's part of my role, is to look after the guys' food, try to keep them healthy, and cook when we want them. We want to cook, can you do that again?
I can end it everything.
Okay. I just want to get the one bit of the barbecue in there. So I cook for the guys, and they cook whatever they want, whether it be on the barbecue or making some sandwiches, or just noodle soup, whatever they want. Usually the athletes, they have special stuff that they want to eat, so I try to help them out there. And yeah, that was my late night grocery trip.
So what is like the one food item that these guys can't live without?
Probably peanut butter, bananas. Yeah, that seems to go pretty quick.
So what is a typical week like for you?
Obviously race on the weekends, and then during the week kind of straighten things up, and back to the shop if we can. If not, find somewhere on the road that we can work on. We're on an eastern swing right now, so a parking lot.
How did you get involved with Team Yamaha?
Pretty much a friend of mine, James Farrington, owns a dealership, and he has a team in Ontario, Canada, and just as a friend got in to help them out, and then basically as a privateer team, and worked my way up, and had my license to drive, and then hooked up with Andre Lauren, the team manager from OTSFF Motorsports, and just went from there. I went from wrenching during the week and on the weekends to driving to pretty much just driving, because now we're with such a factory team. You need a driver.
How many years have you been with the Snocross circuit and Team Yamaha?
This is my first year with Team Yamaha. Next summer coming, I'm going to be with the road racing team, which is the first year. Very exciting about that. Very excited about that. And this would be my 8th year doing this snowcross, and as well as I do motocross.
So what do you like about having a job like this?
Probably just the variety of different things you come across every day, and meeting with people, and it's traveling around both countries. It's a lot of fun. It really is.
Well, I'll be looking for Team Yamaha on the road. Everybody knows the name Tucker Hibbert and the race team Monster Energy. Well, there's a lot of people behind the scenes of this race team that make Tucker Hibbert's racing a success. I sat down with his wife Mandy to get all the inside details.
Coming into the race weekend, the whole media side of things, I send out a pre-race release and I put together media kits. I do media outreach, and my goal each weekend is to do a radio, a regular radio interview and get them on a Christian radio station, and then do a TV interview and a print interview to have that all lined up each weekend. That's my goal on the media end of it. And then on the wife end of it, just making sure he has everything he has. But I mean, during the week, I'm cleaning the trailer, getting it set up, make sure we have food and here, the right supplies, and work with Articat on getting the hotel done and the travel arrangements, and making sure everybody's paid so they still come next weekend to work for us. So it's really across the board, but we've found a great way to balance it out. To the snowmobile industry, and he has the best people in the world behind him and believing in him. That's why he's so successful.
There's going to be tough competition and a lot of action heading into the next round of the AMSOIL Championship Snowcross Series. We're heading to New York next weekend. We'll see you guys there.